Hello, Jen. This will be some video feedback for your milestone one, the print ad. Jen, I totally get this. I wanted you to know that I understand it, and for different reasons, I'm in the same boat. Anyway, I've just downloaded your assignment here, and find that it's nicely packaged. Now, when I open your file, your Illustrator file, it's calling for layers that are linked rather than embedded. So I'm going to click through these to see what we get. There's quite a few of them. What is there, of course, is the vector logo, but I'm not seeing any images. And you'll know when you have embedded something when it creates, when it's, let me go to one of these layers here, heart. I unlocked it. When there's an X through it, that means it's a linked image. So let me quickly show you how to embed an image. I'm just going to use a random student file. I'm in Illustrator, obviously. Going to go up under File, Place. I'm going to fish around for a appropriate image. This happens to be a GIF, but it could be a GIF. Oh, before I do that though, let me back up. I wanted to show you something about the interface, which is so important. So File, Place. Now take a look at this. Take a look. This is the Illustrator interface. After I select my image, if this is clicked, it's going to link it. Okay? Make sure that this is not clicked. Go ahead and place it. I think by default it is selected. So by default, Illustrator will link your images. Once you change it though, whenever you open up Illustrator under your preferences, it will go back to, won't go back, it'll stay embedded. Okay, so important thing to do when you're first using Illustrator is to make sure that you're embedding images. So there you go, and that way it can be turned on or off. It rides with the file. It does not have an X through it. That's how you know it's embedded. Okay, so now we're looking at it as you intended it, and overall, what I like about it is that the color palette. It has an overall turquoise cast. The images, all seem to be fairly cohesive. Now, have a light touch with type. I'm not sure what else to say. There's no reason not to bleed these images off. In other words, this can extend to the left and the right side. And even off the top, I would avoid these uncomfortable little black interstices. A print ad is going to be trimmed, okay? So you have to be really careful about bringing things, boxes, whatever, so close to the edge. It's probably better to bleed them off the edge. If you want a colored box, make sure it goes off the edge. Keep the type away from the edge, okay? And then one thing I think is awkward is to mix ways of organizing type. Here it is arced and centered. Here it is straight and centered. Here it is somewhat centered. But, I think it would be cleaner and perhaps better looking if you found one or two vertical axes on which to hang type, okay? This could work scattered. And, I like the way that this arc reflects the arc of the beach. But I'm thinking that everything is shouting just a tad. So think about what you want the viewer to see first, second, and third. All right. You've got the ingredients. Maybe pare away, simplify it, fewer ingredients, bleed images, and focus on what you want the viewer to see in order.